That's good. Oh, thanks, Fastenal. There she is.
What's happening, guys? Welcome back. Today we have a huge update on the Project MS8. That's right, our RX8 drag car build is in full effect. And basically what we're doing right now is getting an update video from the fab shop down in Clarksville, Tennessee, where the car is actually located, getting all the fab work and everything that they are doing done. So they've been kind enough to be filming stuff for me. Don't mind some of the quality of the videos, the way they send them to me. It was rough in the beginning, but got better towards the end. You're going to be seeing a lot of different things happening, but I'm trying to put it together for you guys as best I can. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's swing on over to my boys at Performance Design and Fabrication down in Clarksville, Tennessee. We'll see you guys throughout the video.
I thought you were actually going to try to be a nice man.
Hey, what up, guys? Tyler over PDF, Clarksville, Tennessee, Performance Design and Fab. Just checking in. We got Alex Liss's RX8 here, MX8 project. Made a little bit of headway on her. We got a special shipment today, and we were able to stick it in the car. Gentlemen, please raise the hood. Check that out.
Now, I'm going to stop there and explain that the motor and trans is just mocked up on 2x4s just so they can get an idea. This is not where the final placement will be. I know there's going to be people who are like, the high pressure fuel pump and cam, all that stuff in the back is going to be hitting the firewall. No, they plan on moving it forward, but you'll see why. They just have it mocked up right now. Later on in the video, they needed some more parts to be able to get final fitment and really figure out what the game plan is for mounting this stuff. So keep watching. You guys will see kind of how it unfolds.
So finally got the transmission from Alex. Obviously you can see we got it mocked up. Motor, head, all the goodies sitting in there. Obviously the 2x4 is just temporary. Nobody called me out on that. Here's my guys over here. Josh, Adrian, that's us. So big plans for the car. I'm sure Alex has told you a lot about it, but we're going crazy with this thing. 10-point chromoly cage, seat mount, gonna do a shifter mount for it, all kinds of different stuff. In the back, it's gonna get a 4-link, solid axle, basically a back half and an RX8. The cage will be tied into all that back there. We'll end up doing a rear firewall for everything, get all that sealed off. Then up front here, obviously there'll be coilovers up here, adjustable suspension. In the back there'll be coilovers, anti-roll bar, whole goodie, 9 yards. So now you guys can see that Alex did not give up on the project. Nobody did. It takes a lot of planning, and being a little ways away from each other takes a little bit of extra logistics. But she's got her official start, and we'll be pumping out updates pretty often. Make good progress, which should be pretty steady. And you guys can see the rest of the shop. We don't work on just Mazdas, but we got stuff in here from 66 fastbacks to 67 Mustang Coupe on the chassis table, K20 swap in a BRZ, single front mount turbo C5, all kinds of stuff. We actually cleared out a little bit of space in the shop just recently, so it's been kind of nice. ZX6R we're doing for gentlemen, making some handicap landing gear on it, so a gentleman that's paraplegic can ride his bike on the track. And up on the lift, I guess we got, let's see, S550, doing some exhaust work on, long tube header install. So as you can see, we do all kinds of stuff around here. Hey, what's up, guys? Got a box from Alex. I don't know what's in it. I hope it's what we're needing for the rest of the engine fitment. So let's see. Oh, snap. Yeah. Got some swag, finally. It's only been 6 months, Alex. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Got 3 of them. Hey, Ginger! Come get a shirt! Valve cover. Janky fab. Who got shirts? We got shirts. You did. Yes, we did. We'll pick up, hopefully. Yes, sir.
Pump.
That's the last pump. Yeah, that's gear. Pickup belt should be there. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, wait a minute. I know where the pickup's at. Hey guys, what's up? So we got some stuff in today from Alex. We got a valve cover. We got an oil pan, oil pump, oil pan pickup. Actually, I got a couple days ago in the mail. Pretty much everything we need to finish the fit up on his car. So here, check it out. So we're gonna have some fun. Yeah, and the hood goes something like that. Has a little arch in it, but I think Alex is gonna get a Pro Mod scoop of some sort. I don't know. No, we're probably gonna do something down here. So we're waiting on the last thing from Alex, and that's a new steering rack. This is the stock electric RX8 rack that is completely useless for what we're trying to do here. So hopefully the new manual rack will give us some more clearance. We'll be able to drop it down at least level with the subframe, which you can see there's a bar right behind there. So that's what's going to dictate if we have to modify that or not. We may have to make it a little drop down just to give some clearance, because the oil pan, I don't think it's going to be able to be modified because the pickup is literally right in the middle of the motor. So there may be some wizardry that happens with that. Don't know yet. So anyway, more progress on the car though. Obviously it's jacked up on jack stands. Rear suspension is gone. Everything. Made some room for the 4 links, where we're going to put the mounts. The front is probably going to be up in here where the 4-link mounts are. We had to make clearance for where the bars will be. Obviously this is just an initial cut. This just gives us a little bit of room to start lining things up and getting eyeballs and centering things up, figuring out where the rear end has to land compared to the motor, and biased, front to rear on different things. We got a little bit of the trunk cut out. There's going to be a fuel cell, and so that big old spare tire hole or whatever was back there is unnecessary. So we'll put aluminum sheet metal back in and some bracing and stuff like that for the fuel cell and battery and everything else that goes back there. There'll be a rear firewall back in here, because once your battery and fuel cell go back in the trunk, you have to have a firewall in place for NHRA rules to protect against fire getting in the rest of the cabin. So, but you guys get a little peek what's going on. So there'll be all kinds of things going on next once we get the stuff mocked up. I took the rear doors off just for accessibility, obviously. But check this little view out. So everybody in the shop agrees this looks pretty badass. If the upper coilover or strut, whatever you want to call it, mount, wasn't in the way, we probably would have put about 4 or 5 more 2x4s in there and tucked that bad boy in there. But we still got a little more cut to do to get it up in there, and we don't want to cut all that out yet until we decide where the axle's actually going to sit and what actually needs to come out and what we need to take out for clearance. We want to leave as much of the stock structure alone until we got to put the frame rails in for the back half. But there you go. So that's where she's at. More holes to get better views of. And then this bad boy is going to require some wizardry very soon. But now we know where we're at and where things hit. So now we can start figuring out options and plans and stuff like that. That's what we do. So we'll come up with something, some kind of a solution. Next time you see us, it will be, car will look pretty similar, but on the inside will be much different. So you'll see probably a main hoop in there, or part of the cage first. Probably leave the main hoop out for the moment until we decide where the engine's going to sit. and the rear end, at least get a mock-up of the rear end to where it's going to sit. And then we can start planning out all the mounting for it. So yeah, we're going to get back to work, and a lot of work to do. So we'll see you guys later. Take care.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but I am freaking pumped seeing the progress on the MS8 itself. It is so sick, and it's going to be sweet seeing the progress of the car come together now that they're going to be rolling in this thing full steam. So like he said, the next thing we'll see is probably a rear end mocked up in the car. And for those of you that may have skipped through the video or don't know what's going in, it's a Ford 9-inch rear with like strange axles, brakes, drag suspension, everything. It is bad to the bone, and it's going to be amazing. The fit up is going to be sweet. That drag tire, oh God, man, I can't wait to see where the axle sits and how far that wheel and tire is going to suck up into the actual wheel well, depending on where placement of everything is. It's going to be so cool to see everything pieced together. And they're on board to fully, video everything for us so that we can put together update videos for you guys to see how everything's going, which is going to be pretty awesome to have that footage to see the progress of all the different fab work going on and how everything ends up turning out and looking. They have way more they're doing than just the cage and the chassis work. They're building some custom one-off stuff for the car, for the build, for the engine, and all that stuff. So more to come. Definitely stay tuned. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. We're going to need it. Full support on this is huge. I know a lot of people are pumped about it and been waiting to see updates on the car. So there you have it. MS8 build is off to a great start. It's been a while, like you said. It takes a lot of planning and logistics when you live this far away from each other. But we are full steam ahead now, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you on the next one.